All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SA Boxing Talk. We're here with the two gold medalists from the recent South African Championships, Danny and Connor. How are you guys feeling firstly? Either of you can start first.
I'm feeling great. It's been a great season. Yeah. Now I'm feeling great. Happy now that I finally did what I needed to do. Yeah.
And of course, Peter, obviously the head coach of the two twins.
That's right, yes.
Very successful outing again from them. How have you seen them throughout their journey, and how proud are you of their accomplishments?
Okay. I don't know if you're going to probably get my head in the camera shot because it's so big. That's how proud I am of them. But I've had a long journey with them already. This is my 7th year that I'm coaching them. And it's been difficult sometimes. It's been very, very good sometimes. I mean, they're a pleasure to work with. They listen, they do what we tell them to do, they train hard. I don't think there's any boxers in South Africa that train as hard as them. Because we train 3 hours in the afternoon and 2 hours in the evening at the club. So they're basically doing 5 hours a day training.
Kableko, I'll bring you in as well, because you're also a student of Peter as well, and now you're helping out with the camp, and you are of course a champion boxer yourself, two-time SA champion. How do you feel about the whole setup and how it's working out with yourself included?
Oh man, like Coach says, it's a wonderful pleasure working with these two guys. Unfortunately now they've beaten my record. One is a 3-time, one is a 2-time, so they're on the right path. Coach has been doing wonderful things from me to them, and just me being here to assist, sharpening the skills, doing everything that they need to. These boys are smart, man. They're slick. They're gonna be the best. There's no other way.
Yeah, in actual fact, me and Kat complement each other very well in the training. I mean, we got the similar style, we got the similar thoughts, we talk about things, we work out our training plan, and we both implement it to the best of the boxers. So there's no that he wants to do something and I want to do something. We work together.
All right, and Danny, Southpaw, the whole competition, when did it take place for you? Obviously, this has been something that you've been working on for a long time.
Yeah. Before I went to coach Peter, I was Southpaw actually for like 4 years. And then when I went we changed to orthodox to get the fundamentals right. Then at the beginning of this year, we started going more to Southpaw, a lot more, yeah. And then I like switching.
I saw you switched in the fights, both fights you switched, but very temporarily, then back to Southpaw again. What was it in those moments that made you go orthodox?
Just to line up something, or just came naturally, yeah.
And then Connor, yourself, obviously an orthodox boxer, but you also can switch as well. So for people at home, the competition went really successfully for you.
Yeah, it went great. Sometimes I switch just to confuse the guy, but I like keeping Southpaw. I like be on my toes, find lots of combinations, hitting and moving, which is quite lekker.
When you got your statistics back, right, and you guys are apparently very competitive when it comes to who doesn't get hit as much times and who gets more, what are you looking to when you look at those stats?
For a fight, we try to get below 15% land ratio, and us 40% and higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the same for you?
Yeah, it's about the exact same. Yeah, I try and do 10% less.
And what's the punishment if you go above or below?
Just something that you have to work on, get maybe a bit of exercises but yeah.
Well, the punishment will be a lot of push-ups, a lot of running, and practicing that thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
And let's look at the stats with you. I mean, do you vary it on opponent, like how good of a quality the opponent was as well? I mean, you can also see sometimes they might fall under or above the percentage value, but the opponents might be better or worse than the previous one.
Yes, we take the opponent into consideration.
Yeah.
Although at their level, all the opponents should be good. I mean, we can't put them against a red boxer or a blue boxer. So they're all silver and gold boxers that they box. But the opponents cannot land many punches on them. And what's also happening with them is they hit so hard that when they're in a fight, the opponent isn't concentrating so much on throwing punches, except they just come in and hold. you also seen some of the punches at their fights, and the opponents try and hold a lot. And unfortunately in South Africa, referees that come to the national championships are not up to standard. And they allow them just to hold and hold and hold. I mean, that was a typical example in Connor's fight in the semi-finals and Danny's fight in the finals. There wasn't much boxing from the opponent, it was just holding.
And you mentioned there was bad refereing perhaps, and there were no points taken or no actually disqualifications. In some cases there was overholding, as you mentioned.
Oh, yes.
How do you take it up with the commission, and how do you iron that sort of situation out?
No, there's not really anything you can do. In amateur boxing there's no appeal route. In the semi-finals of Conor, in actual fact, he stopped his opponent in the first round because the opponent took eight counts, and the rules say that after the second count in the round, the fight was automatically stopped. But it went 3 rounds, which I was happy with, because at least he got 3 rounds in. But strictly speaking, that fight should have been stopped in the first round.
Alright, so success. And Kat, so you would have been away from the scene, not ever at the venue, it was quite far out, so you would have been hearing the news about the winning. Were you surprised how it went?
Oh no! I wasn't surprised that they came out as champions. No, not at all. Not with how hard they were working. And like I can reiterate with what coach says. These boys are quite strong, and with the sparring that I give them as well, for them being at the age that they are and hitting as hard as they do, I don't blame those kids holding, because they'd be holding on for dear life. But skillful wise, they worked hard enough, they deserved it, and I was not surprised at all by the result.
And Connor, I'll bring you in here quickly. Did you feel that it was an easy competition, or did you work hard for this one?
I worked very hard for it, that's for sure. I had to cop ahead, I had to get used to the guy, I had to figure him out. So the first round, I would suss him out, and then second and third, I beat him badly.
And for yourself, David?
Sort of the same thing. I never go into a fight to say it's going to be an easy fight, because if you do that, your boxing and all of that's not going to be the same.
So Peter, I'll bring you in as well here, because I think you'll probably be the right person to talk to about this. What's next for the boys?
In South Africa, only the SA champs, because there's no boxer that can beat them in South Africa. So we are trying to explore the option of seeing if we can take them overseas, to see if we can get them fights there. So obviously the logistics and the money will be quite difficult, but we are looking at those options.
Yeah.
And with yourself, I mean, we spoke about the previous time that they were going overseas. Were you going to join them overseas?
That is the plan, yes. We were going to go last year, but that didn't work out. But we were going to go for 3 months. But if I understand their father correctly, we'll go over for a championship. We can try and find championships and overseas, but we can box at championships and come back. So it won't be like a 3 months training period and competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's nothing in South Africa for them.
Where are your guys' medals? Do you have them?
Yeah, we do have them.
Yeah.
At the
In the
moment.
background?
Yeah, just there. So we can go and grab them.
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't have to grab them, but we'll take a picture of it. We'll show it on the inserts as well.
Okay, sure.
Afterwards. Who's 1-2 and who's 1-3? I'm also confused.
Danny has 1-3 and I've 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
And the opponent that you lost to, have you managed to find him again?
No, I haven't managed to fight him. He wasn't there this year. I'm trying to figure out where he was. He was there from Eastern Cape. So I was quite happy that I got my revenge this year. But no, he wasn't there, so I couldn't get to.
And yourself personally, do you feel like, you mentioned getting revenge and obviously winning the SAs this year, did it mean more to you than maybe you won it 3 times, so that you won it 2 times now? Did it mean more to you this time?
Yeah, it meant way more this time. It's very good.
And how do you guys mentally prepare now? How do you guys keep yourself humble? Because at this point, 30 odd wins and only 1 loss each. At this point, it gets to that level. Like I see, like a Lomachenko, he was able to keep himself humble and win 400 plus fights with only 1 loss. I mean, how do you keep down to earth?
No, it's more like being disciplined as well. And sometimes you go into sparring, you're big-headed and you get your ass whooped. And that just brings you down as well.
Who whoops your ass?
Not much, but we once went to professionals, him sometimes, all that, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like. Do you guys spar other amateurs or?
Look at the club, they've actually got very good sparring. Because we got 2 boxers in the 52 kilogram division and 2 boxers in the 54 kilogram division that went to the SAs. Now, they're in the cadet age group 12 to 14, and the other 2 in the junior age group 15 and 16. So they complement each other very well in the sparring.
Yeah.
And then we've also got 1 or 2 elite boxers that are also their weight, which obviously hold back a little bit when they spar against them. But I mean, they're better than the elite boxers in the actual boxing. But obviously their punches are going to be a bit harder. So they've really got good sparring at the club. And then we try and mix the sparring up, different styles, Cuban style, Russian style, just in case you get somebody in the championships or fight that boxes that style. So we don't just get in the ring and just spar normally. We try sparring there is to improve and to learn. And that's what we do when we sparring. And then obviously every now and again we'll have a hard sparring session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's obviously just to test you guys. You guys still want to go to the Olympics?
Yes.
Oh yes, definitely.
In 2032.
2032, yes.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So that's how many years from now.
But in between you've got the
Yes.
Youth Olympics,
Yes, yeah.
you've got the Youth Commonwealth Games, you've got the normal Commonwealth Games, World Championships and Olympics. They're going to go that route.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
And you know, all of those competitions. When did they get a chance to go into the All Africa Games and
Only when they are 19.
19?
19, yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of learning to do up until that point. Do you also, guys must be interested in fighting internationally as well at amateurs,
Yes, definitely.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to fight overseas.
overseas. Yeah. In which countries would you guys like to fight in?
England, Russia, Japan would be like
Yeah,
a...
Japan's nice.
Yeah. More of the Soviet side, because they have a lot of good boxers there and a lot of boxers.
Yeah.
I like Russia.
In
Yeah.
America? Any interest?
America, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to America as well.
Catch sitting quietly on the side there. Do you think the boys can go all the way?
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. They are made of that material. You need to put Mzansi on the map and show that it's got like quality boxes as well. Yeah. He needs to prove how he got his 2-time best boxer award as well.
Yeah.
Tournament. So yeah, we got some quality fighters here.
Okay, fantastic.
Dennis won 3 SA titles and Connor's won 2. But the 2 Connor won, he got the best boxer of the tournament for the cadet age group on 2 occasions.
How old are you guys now?
14.
So you're at the end of cadet, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Next year, from 1st of January, they juniors, the
Juniors.
15 and 16 age group.
Okay, so that's a whole nother. And then after juniors
This
is
is youth, 17 and 18.
17 and
Yes.
18. So you guys can, in multiple different divisions, do it.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Any weight changes for next year?
Well,
Look,
Going up?
we will go up next year. We can't say exactly how much. We'll just monitor it and plan it. Hopefully one day they won't fall in the same weight. Because that'll
But
be
you
a
do
war.
that strategically, right? Not to be in the same
No,
weight.
Yes.
they actually walk around it exactly the same way.
Okay.
So we normally take Danny a kilo up and keep Connor in the weight that
Is that always the
Yeah.
case, or can
No.
you guys will never just swap around and?
we can swap around.
Kenya.
Okay. What is it? What is it? How do you decide if Danny goes up or Connor goes up? What does that come down to?
I guess maybe the weight in his ears just gives better I'm just messing around.
Yeah, we normally pick it because he's the older
I
one.
think more the plan is Danny the higher one and Connor the lower one, but it can change. I mean, Connor could maybe have a growth spurt that get a little bit bigger, and then he would go the higher one.
Peter, what's your dream for them?
My dream for them is to see them have a gold medal around their neck at the Olympics.
Yeah.
That is my dream for them.
Okay.
Obviously, I also have a dream for them in the professionals. If I'm still around, I'll be watching them, and I obviously can't get involved there. But But as an amateur side, there's only one dream I've ever had for any boxer, is the Olympics.
Are you never going to touch professional boxing?
No.
Is there a reason for that?
I think at the moment I'm too old for that now. I mean, if I wanted to do that, I should have started a few years ago. But then I would have to leave the amateurs. Because when you could go professional in South Africa, you can't have anything to do with amateurs. Now they allow you maybe to train a club, but you can't go anything further. Sometimes you can't even go in the corner with them. So I've always just stayed with the amateurs. I do sometimes sit and wonder if I did ever 10, 15 years ago become a professional coach, how successful could I have been? And I'm sure I would have been successful because I'm a very successful amateur coach.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that I would have been successful, but I've never had the urge. These are my pride and joy. Them and all the other champions I've had.
Yeah, someone has to do the amateur coaching as well to bring up the future of the sports, and you're doing a good job of producing a lot of future stars, including Katia, the IBF, the Africa champion. Guys, just lastly, congratulations on winning the South African Championships.
Thank you.
Again, both of you guys in some capacity. Do you want to just send us just a last message from each of you?
I would love to say thank you to my family, my club, my coaches. I want to say thank you to my grandfather who came from Malaysia. It's a very far trip he had to come just for the essays, so I want to say thank you to all of them.
Sort of the same thing. Thank you to my family, all my supporters that came, and my coaches especially. Even like you said, my grandpa, he came overseas from Malaysia, and that took him like 25 hours flight to come here and just watch us. It was very nice.
Awesome, and then all the best. We'll hear about the news coming soon, what you guys will be up to next year. I'm sure that'll be the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and thanks, Peter.
Thank you.
Thank you.